Hey, welcome to the second channel. So I've actually played a few games since the last video. I know, I did it again. But one of them was mail time. You want to hear the audio of the mail time video?
They're all just stuff you're gonna get by just doing all the quests. You don't have to do the quest.
It's not good. And then since then I haven't really beaten anything or played anything significantly enough to make a video on it. I'm currently going through Fire Emblem Engage, which came out January this year. And I'm enjoying it so far. I don't know about like game of the year or anything. The story's bad, so but yeah. But the main thing and the game that this video is about is obviously Super Mario Brothers Wonder, because this game is fantastic. It's been a while since there was a new 3D Mario out. The last one was New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe in 2019, and that was just a port of the Wii U title from 2012. So it's been well over a decade since the last 2D Mario. And yeah, this game's really good compared to that one specifically. I'm one of those people who doesn't really have anything that much against New Super Mario Bros. I enjoyed the games just fine. I think the first one is really, really good, but this game's also really fucking fantastic, and that's what this video is about, so let's talk about it. First of all, it's a Mario game. So it controls buttery smooth. I don't have a single complaint about the controls. It doesn't feel too floaty, too heavy, too slippery, nothing. It plays so smoothly. It's insane. And yeah, so, but like that's expected. It's a Mario game. Has a Mario game ever controlled bad? Yes. Mario Sunshine doesn't control the best. I don't really like the controls of Mario 64 either. Personal preference. But they don't count. There's that. Just wanted to get that out right away because it's a Mario game. Obviously, it's going to control buttery smooth. What matters in a Mario game more so than anything is the level design. And my God, the level design in this game is magnifique. It's so good. First and foremost, the Wonder gimmick. It's one of those things that I didn't think was going to add that much, but nearly every level has a unique level gimmick and Wonder effect, which is insane to me. It's not every level, like literally, but even the ones that reuse some Wonder gimmicks, I feel like they sometimes use them in unique ways. I think the only ones that really, I just got a notification. I think the only ones that really bothered me were the like the airship ones, because they're all the same. There's nothing unique to them. You just get shot at by Bowser with a fucking cannon, which, you know, it's fun, but like for like what, the 3 or 4 airships in the game, I don't know about that, but I don't know. Yeah. But even if you ignore the Wonder gimmicks, every level has 3 like big purple 10+ coin thingies, and yeah, they're fun to collect. They're sometimes they're hidden, sometimes they're not, sometimes they're obvious, sometimes they're not, and they're like the gold coins in the Super Mario Bros. Games, or even like the green stars in Mario 3D World, or whatever. But now just they're these 10 flower coins, and they give you an actual benefit by being you can use purple coins in the shop, which I'll get to. But yeah, trying to find these really helps, and the fact that there's no timer really gives this game sort of an exploration aspect to it, which is unheard of for 2D Mario. Every game in the series has had a timer, so this is pretty new to the series. And yeah, the levels are built really well. They're really quirky. And another thing I really like is the enemies. There's a lot of unique enemies, and a lot of levels focus around these unique enemies. It's one of those things where, you know, you have the Outmo waves, and you have the Condarts, you have the Rawbirds, you have the snail guys that I don't know the name of, the pushy boys that I don't know the name of, the fucking, there's a fly. Get out of here. The fucking other ones. There's lots of new enemies. There's the bull guys that you can ride. There's the hoppos. I love the hoppos. Oh, the hoppos are great. The hoppos are so good because you bounce on them. That was probably really loud. And then they like start rolling. And then they can get stuck. They can get wedged, and it's kind of cute. And you can bounce on them. Boing, like a big boing. Like you can, boing. This is great. Yeah, the enemy variety is also incredible. Is what I'm trying to get at, which just adds to the level designs being, that was a weird sound, really, really good. Just absolutely fantastic. Next up, a couple of complaints, because I have some. For one, the boss battles aren't great. I wish the game had boss battles, because yeah, there are boss battles. There's the final boss, which is pretty good, and then there's a few more of them, but oh my god, they're all the same basically. They vary a tiny bit, but not a lot, and they're all against Bowser Jr. and they kind of stink. I don't really like them, so that's a complaint. Also, a few of the worlds don't end in boss fights; they just kind of end, and like it's fine, but like you couldn't have made a boss fight or whatever. That kind of stinks. But then again, it would have probably just been another shitty Bowser Jr. fight, so who cares? Alright, so the next point I'm going to talk about real quick is all of the like bonus content. So first of all, there is a world, I guess 7 in this game, which, you know, that's cool. It's a special world. They all the levels are like pretty difficult. They're not like impossible or anything. The most difficult one is the one that everybody points out, which is like I don't remember the name of the level. I know there's like a regular version called Jump Jump Jump, and then there's this, which I don't remember the name of. I'm done. But even that wasn't that bad. When I finally did beat it, it's a good level. I do really like that level though. And then once you beat all of those, you then get like a penultimate level, which I don't actually remember what do you do in that one? I think, oh no, it's a reprise of the Piranha Plant Parade, which is one of the best levels. I'll get much that. And then after that, this is the final level. Except it's not the final level, but it's the final level, which goes through a bunch of wonder effects. Oh my god! And then there's another after that, where you use all the badges if you get 100%, which I haven't done yet. It's not something I'm interested in. I just don't like the idea of going to every level and getting on the top of the flagpole. Yeah, it's doing that again. I just don't like when Mario games do that. As well as the 10 coins, it's like they don't feel like super big important items in a weird way. They don't feel like the same thing as like the gold coins or the star coins and medal coins or whatever, and I just didn't really want to collect them. I did get all the wonder seeds though, so I have at least one medal on the title screen. You also got to get all the standees, which sucks. Yeah, so there's that. Yeah, as mentioned briefly, there are some musical levels as well, which is always fun. I like musical elements in my video games. Hi-Fi Rush is so fucking good. I wish it was nominated for Game of the Year. But potato. Yeah. So the second level has a musical element to it with the Piranha Plant Parade, which is fun, and they go. Yeah. There's also the reprise, like I talked about, in the final level of like the main story. There's the entire stage and boss fight has a musical element. I'm going way into spoilers now, so I'm very sorry. I might do a little warning about that. Maybe I won't. Who cares? The game's been out for like a month now almost. When you're seeing this, definitely it's been out a month. But yeah, the final boss fight is really great. It's a musical thing. You gotta jump to the beat of the music to go on top of or use the platforms efficiently. It's very fun. Very much like that. Yeah. that is sort of the end of that. What else do I have to say about Mario Wonder? Good game. It's a very good game. I heavily recommend it, very much so, because it's a good game. Do I really not have anything else to say? Oh, multiplayer. So I haven't played much of the multiplayer. I played a little bit of the campaign, or of the campaign, of the online multiplayer, and a little bit of the local. The local is fine. It's pretty standard Mario affair. The only thing it doesn't have, or it's removed bumping into each other, which I'm fine with because I didn't think that was that fun. I know a lot of people love the chaos of it, but I prefer just playing a game with some buddies. I think if you want chaos in your games, play a party game. Play something like, play Mario Party, play Smash with items or whatever. Not a traditional 2D Mario game. That's my opinion anyways. But the online is really unique, and I love the online in this game. So if you don't know, how it works is you have ghosts when you turn on the online. There's like ghosts running around. They are other players playing in real time. And then they can save you from death. If you die, you turn into a little ghost. You can then, if you touch them or they touch you, you then get to respawn, which is really nice. There's the standees, which do the same thing, as well as, you can have people touch your standee. And it's like, whoa, 10,000 people touched this standee. That's crazy. And then, yeah, it's a really cool feature. It's not like super revolutionary or like super interesting, but it's just a neat little feature. Like it's cool. I do think that there should have been an option for traditional local multiplayer online, because that would just be better. More options are always better, but this is still a really neat system, and yeah, big fan of it. But that's it, I think. I can't really think of much more to talk about when it comes to Mario Wonder. It's a really good game, and I highly recommend you play it. It is up there as one of my favorite games of the year. Not quite my favorite, I wouldn't say. It's kind of hard to say. I might have to do a little gauntlet of just playing all of my top 10 picks plus some of the honorable mentions, just to see if my rankings will change, because that might happen, So, yeah, I'm gonna go scratch my ass now. Bye.